So I wanted to do a short two-parter on anxiety. The second part will be about how I manage my own anxiety when it's here. But the first part today, I just wanted to talk about my experience with anxiety in general. Anxiety isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it can become something that you need to sort out when it's chronic or overwhelming, really intense. But generally in life, day-to-day anxiety is not a bad thing. It's just our body's way of telling us that there's something happening in the moment or something anticipated to be happening in a future moment where we either want a certain outcome to happen or we want to avoid a certain outcome from happening. So there's a sense of fear and lack of control and wanting things to go a certain way. And that results in the body tightening up, our breath slowing down, heart rate can increase, all of that, all of those physical symptoms. And then the mind comes in and throws up lots of thoughts about what we should do. I experience anxiety quite a lot. I'm socially anxious. When I'm in large groups, I can be quite anxious about what to say or what to do. And that comes up fairly often when I'm in social situations. And anxiety for me in general seems to be something that is around a fair bit. It's something that I'm very familiar with. The biggest moments in my life where anxiety was overwhelming to the point where I really needed to do something about it because it was affecting my health was two times in particular I can remember, and both of them were around managing projects in a work situation. And the anxiety was incredibly intense and long-lasting for a long period of time. And that for me really is, what it said to me was that I had low self-worth. I didn't back myself in being able to manage these projects and get a good outcome. I was fearful of a bad outcome. And it was really, really important to me that I got a good outcome because I was afraid of what people would think of me if I didn't achieve what I thought I should. So in those moments, the anxiety was really intense and chronic, and I realized that I had to do something about them. And maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you don't have anxiety in the same situations, but maybe you can relate to a feeling of intense chronic anxiety and knowing that you needed to take action of some kind. In the next video, I'll talk a bit about what's worked for me.